Hey guys, happy Friday. Welcome back to another 5 weekly favorites. First up is actually a fragrance favorite. This is Replica Beach Walk. Usually I don't like summery scents at all, but this one for whatever reason just like is so nice and refreshing. It has some musk in it, which I feel like all the fragrances I like have musk.
I smell it.
Yeah, I'll leave the notes down below, but it just reminds me of like sunscreen, like just literally like a beach day. I don't know, but in a refined way. The Replica perfumes are all usually really nice, but I also want to mention this because it came in this box that I got in Sephora. I don't know if it's still available, so I'm sorry if it's not. But it was $12 and it had a bunch of like sample size products in it. And we used to get the Sephora play boxes, but then it became a little repetitive, and I feel like I'm so glad that they're doing this type of thing where you can just buy whatever boxes you want. And I got it because of this, because you get,
That's a lot.
Yeah, I think it's like I think it's 7 ml. So you get a lot of product in here. I feel like I just have so many perfumes, like we're launching some for Diad, like that I usually wear. And so I don't need even like, you know, like the travel size sprayer. Like I have the Replica by the fireplace in that because I do like that when I wear it often. But for something like this, it's a little more like novelty to me, at least. Like I'll only wear this in the summer probably. Like I just feel like this size is so perfect and it's so freaking cute. And so I got it because this came in that box along with the JLo Beauty Moisturizer, which I actually didn't like, but it was a pretty good sample. And the Glow Recipe Niacinamide Dew Drops, which I have been wanting to try, and that was a pretty good sample size as well. So I just couldn't pass it up. I hope it's still available for you guys, but this is just a really, really nice summery scent, so I wanted to mention it. I'm just really bad at describing it, but I'll leave the notes down below. You guys can check it out for yourselves. Go into Sephora and smell it. Okay, next up is probably like the most beloved thing we've discovered this year.
Yes.
It's Mike's Hot Honey. It says infused with chilies from Brooklyn, New York. So we heard about this from Amy Serrano on Instagram. And we love honey and we love spicy food. So we're like, oh my gosh, this sounds amazing. We have to buy that. So we ordered it. And as you can see, we've already used so much. We've used it on like every single day since we got it, I think. We've used it on broccoli, like roasted broccoli, french fries, tater tots, pizza. And the pizza is our favorite. The pizza is so good. Like we got Blaze pizza the other day. And obviously we're vegetarian, so we just do like a bunch of veggies on there and cheese. And the hot honey over top of everything was so good. So we love this now. I will say that it's definitely more spicy than sweet, and I wish that a little bit more of the sweet honey came through.
I think it's a perfect balance.
I feel like it's a little more spicy than sweet, but I still really love it. And they have like recommendations on the back of what you can put it on. It's so good. Go out and get this because you can put it on basically anything, and it makes it like extremely amazing.
Yeah.
I think we put it on everything we basically can.
Yeah.
Cheese! we did put it on cheese and crackers.
Yes.
We did that too. It was so good. It was so good. Okay, next up is, this is actually a really exciting find for me. You guys might not care, but I had wanted a leather card holder for a while. Like, we both use the Kiwana camera bag as our everyday purse, and it is on the smaller side, but I don't need a big bag. But because of that, I can't fit like a big wallet, which again, I don't need anyway. So I always use like these little card holders, and I was just using a really inexpensive one from Target. But I've been eyeing this one from And Other Stories for over a year for sure.
I wanted it too, and it's always sold out in every shade, basically.
Yes, and so it's $50, which I feel like is a pretty good deal for real leather. And I specifically wanted this beige color, but they have it, like Carly mentioned, in such beautiful tones. Like there's a gorgeous lilac, a light blue, a dark green, and they like keep releasing it. It's first launched in black, and I saved it then, but I have a black like embossed bag, so I didn't want it to be too matchy-matchy. So when I saw this beige color launch, I was like, I need that in my life immediately. But, you know, I'm trying to save money. I didn't need it, actually. And it finally went on sale in the beige color, so I think I got it for like $37, $30-something, which I think is a steal. It's literally so nice. Like, the inside feels very suede-like. It says And Other Stories here. Like I said, it's real leather. It has 3 different card slots, which is what my other one had. That's pretty typical. The closure is really nice. I think it's beautiful, and I'm so obsessed with it. It's like one of my favorite purchases that I made this year. I think it's just very classic, timeless. It should hold up pretty well, and I couldn't pass it up for that price, but I'll link it down below because there are such gorgeous colors, and they usually have them in store too if you're more of an in-store shopper and want to look at the colors there. Okay, next up is such an amazing skincare find. I'm gonna do a whole like Monday review video on this, but it's the PSA Skin Heroin, wait, there's a full name of this. Oh, Glow Toner. PSA Skincare Heroin Glow Toner. And it says toner used daily, AM, PM. Let me read about it up on the back. Oh, I guess they don't really mention. Okay, so I love that they're very straightforward on this brand, PSA Skincare. Like it just says key allies. 6% mandelic and lactic acid, licorice root, kombucha, pomegranate extract, and Centella acetica, or whatever that ingredient is. Yeah. pH 3.5. And then, yeah, that's basically all it gives. And this stuff is so amazing. So basically, backstory is that you guys know I have really sensitive skin. And I used to use that ordinary, what is it called? That like chemical exfoliant that everyone loves. That's like super strong.
Baha.
Yeah. I used to use it like once a week, but now I can't use that anymore. And even like lower acidic toners that I would try that had like glycolic or others, like they'd still be really strong for my skin. So I've heard really good things about mandelic acid, and that's what really intrigued me to buy this. And then the reviews were just really great. So I picked it up, and I've only used it for like a week and a half now, but I have gotten so many compliments on my skin via Zoom calls from coworkers. And then also my boyfriend even noticed, like 3 days after using this, he's like, your skin looks so good. And I'm like, I know. Like, I don't know how this works so quickly, but it has truly like gotten rid of any sort of like little texture that I had. I do use Retin-A as well, so I feel like that helps a lot with texture, but it really has gotten rid of any little texture, has helped even out my skin tone. There's also niacinamide in here that usually upsets my skin as well, but I'm thinking now that those products I was using with niacinamide, just how they're like blended and with other ingredients, like that formula just doesn't work for me. But how it is in here works great. Like I've already noticed like a decrease in redness. My skin just looks so much more even, so much more bright, and it doesn't irritate my skin at all. Like it's a pretty, it's not as fluid as water. I'd say it's like a step up in viscosity. So still pretty thin, as you can see, like it's pretty thin, but it has enough body that I just dump it out and then I like pat it on every other night basically, and I've just seen such a difference and I'm so impressed. I can't wait to see like what my skin looks like when I use this up. And it's really hard to impress me with skincare. So, and that brand is owned by Allies of Skin, which they are pricey. So yeah, it's nice that they have this alternative. Yeah, and we've been dying to try that brand too. But then this brand, now there's just other things I want from them because I'm just so curious.
The price point's pretty good for everything.
And I got it, where did I order from?
Beautylish.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, last up is kind of a nerdy favorite. If you guys aren't into photography, you won't really care about this, but we bought a flash for our camera over a year ago, right? Oh yeah. And we never used it because for all of our product photography pictures, even for clients, like we just prefer natural light. But sometimes if it's like today where it's super gloomy and it just makes, if you're using natural light, it ends up being really grainy, and we were like, we just have to find a way to make our flash work because it does work, but we just hate how artificial it makes everything look. Yeah, and then you have to like try to like make it warmer instead of making the photo look so blue. So it's just a whole thing in editing. Yeah, and we just don't like how it looks. It's just not really our photography style. But we got this flash diffuser on Amazon, and so it's like this cute, comes in this cute little pouch, and it just like sits over the flash like this, and it's just a normal diffuser that you would have on any other like stand light. And it really helps. We used it on some dyad photos that we posted last week. You guys probably noticed that like the editing was a little bit different, but it really helps diffuse the light to make everything look even. I feel like that's my main thing, is like the harsh shadows that the flash makes. I was shocked at how much I liked this. Yeah. And so if you guys are into photography and you know, have to shoot in low light sometimes, I think this is a must have. Like if you buy a flash, just buy this right away, because we just could have been using our flash like all of last year if we would have had this. We also got a new light that we're really excited about. Yeah, but coming in the mail today. Yeah, it can't be a favorite yet because we haven't used it. No, it can't be. It can't be. Okay, well, thank you guys so much. We hope you had a great week and your weekend is off to a good start soon. Yes.